Hello, I'm Robert. I'm looking at building a little different kind of cement mixer. There's two of these little trash bucket type things for about a total of $18 yesterday. I'm going to slide one inside of the other to reinforce it. And I've got some little rollers left over from a chair and some wheels off the bottom of a ripstick that's not getting used anymore. A few scraps of wood. I'm going to try to put it together into a really simple, lightweight, easily portable cement mixer for like a vegetable platter that I'm going to screw in that'll give a little bit of a rise right around the outside edge. So I'm going to stick that in there, and then I cut these little fins out of the bottom of a emesis basin, or off the edge of an emesis basin. Alright, so I glued these two together with some grate stuff, squirted enough in the bottom to hold them together. I put a little grate stuff behind the fins and then screwed them in at the top and the bottom. So I pulled the wheels off the ripstick. I've got them on a lag bolt that fits the inner part of the bearing on the wheel. And I just put one little spacer in and a washer, and it looks like the height will be about right. Alright, just need one more set of wheels to catch it up here at the top. Alright, so this is the first live test. I just put about half of a 50-pound bag in here, and I think this may work out. We'll find out in a minute. I'm going to add a little more water. This seems to mix a little better on a lower angle with more of it flowing forward. Tilted higher up, there's a tendency for it to kind of ball up along the edges and then sort of float in the middle. But down like this, it actually mixes pretty good. I still got this batch a little wet, but really not bad. I do like the size of this bucket. 5-gallon buckets feel too small. Cut down barrels feel too big, for mixing by hand. This is a really good size. The biggest batch I mixed was about 37 pounds. It held up really well without any problem. I probably could have gone to 50. And the bucket does have a lot of leverage. It's very easy to spin even when it's full of concrete. And that's one of the things I was looking for. You don't have all that, shovel work. This does do the vast majority of the mixing. I found that it tended to ball in the middle and along the edges, and if I just stopped once in the middle and used the hand trowel to pull it away from the edges and break up the chunk in the middle, the roller mixed it the rest of the way pretty well. So overall not bad. I also would not use a ribbed bucket. This has ribs, and I had to go along and fill with little pieces of plastic and put some tape around it to take away a real, harsh bouncy movement on the rollers. I'd give it a 6 or 7 out of 10, which is at least as good as any other small system I've worked with. And I'm going to try it on a bigger project. I'm planning to pour some footings for a cabin up in the hills where I'm off-grid, so it'll be all manual labor, and we'll see how it goes.